order in effect right now. A lot of us are trying to think about creative and new ways to make dinner every night. Of course, the big things that we want to think about are health, of course, a great tasting meal, and something that's pretty easy. That's why I wanted to share with you guys today my jambalaya recipe. Not only is it healthy and easy, but it is sure to really make everybody happy in your family, whether it's the kiddos, the husband, or just yourself. So, wanting to show you exactly how to do it, again, pretty easy, and I'll give you some alternatives just in case you don't have all of the ingredients. So things that you will want to have, I have andouille sausage. Now, if you don't have andouille, if you can't find it in the stores right now, just a regular Italian spicy sausage would be good. Also, make sure that you have some canola oil. You're gonna need that in a little bit. Diced onion, diced it beforehand, so it's all ready for you guys. We also have a couple garlic cloves here, all minced up for you, as well as a red bell pepper. Now I like to use red because usually it seems like the red bell peppers have a little bit more flavor. Also some pre-cooked, pre-chopped chicken. If you prefer shredded, that's up to you. And then make sure you do have some chicken broth as well. I always use long grain rice too. It just makes it a little bit easier. And then 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Now in terms of the seasonings for this particular recipe, Creole seasoning is usually what I use, as well as oregano. Those are my 2 go-tos. But for this one, and I've really kind of tinkered with this recipe a little bit to make it just extra delicious, I usually add a little bit of chili powder and red pepper flakes as well. We like it a little bit spicier. If the kids really aren't a fan of that, then you can feel free to omit. So let's go ahead and get cooking. All right, well, of course, before you start, make sure to thoroughly wash your hands. Do it in general, but especially right now, right? All right, so I've already put 2 tablespoons worth of my canola oil inside my pot here. Once the oil gets a little bit warm, I'm gonna go ahead and put my andouille sausage into the pot. And I'm gonna let it brown. And I'm gonna go ahead and let it simmer and brown. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, so we've let them brown. You can see that they're a nice golden color here. So now that we've let them brown, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my stove for just a second. And I'm actually gonna remove the sausages from the pot. Like I said, this will allow us to use those juices to saute the vegetables in just a moment. Okay, well now that I've removed all of my andouille sausage, I'm left again with those nice juices and oils still in the pot here. So I'm gonna turn my stove back on, and we're gonna go ahead and start to saute a lot of those veggies that we prepared beforehand. So we'll grab our onions, go ahead and add our bell pepper, and then our minced garlic. Now you can also add celery to this recipe, I usually do. So go ahead and let this saute for a little bit until it's nice and tender. So we haven't even added the chicken or the sausages back in, and the house already smells amazing. So you know it's about to be really good. So once these start to get nice and sauteed, that's when I usually add my seasoning. Go ahead and mix it all in. So now we're gonna bring in our diced tomatoes in a can here. Usually I like to go with the ones that also have green chilies in them. Again, store is a little bit sparse right now, so we're going with what we have. Okay, so now we're gonna add our chicken broth and our rice and go ahead and stir that in. Now, of course, we need to give it time to go ahead and soften. But while we're giving it time, that's when we can add everything back in. So we have our andouille sausage, and then we have the shredded or diced chicken that you guys went ahead and did before starting to cook. So I cooked this earlier today. All right, well that is my easy, healthy, and delicious jambalaya recipe. Go ahead and let the rice soften. Should take about 20 to 25 minutes. You can bring the heat down once the mixture here starts to boil a little bit. And let us know what you think about it too. Love this recipe. Of course, Colorado, you never know how the weather is gonna be, especially in April. So on a chilly night, this is the perfect way to go ahead and warm up. Feel free to spice to taste and let us know what you think.
All right, Dani, that looks so good. We bet Schnaps is begging for a bite of that as well. Now, we posted Dani's jambalaya recipe on the Coco Facebook page as well as on our website. So check it out and give it a try for yourself at home.